Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something probably humming away in your utility closet right now. Your water heater. You might not think about it much, but it actually has a pretty big environmental footprint.
Mhm.
Our mission here is simple. Cut through some of the technical jargon, especially around low-NOx and ultra-low-NOx models, so you know what's what. It's kind of amazing, isn't it, how one choice in your home can ripple outwards, affecting the air we all breathe. So when we talk about a water heater's impact, what are we actually trying to reduce? What is this NOx stuff, and why is it, a big deal?
That's a great place to start. NOx it basically stands for nitrogen oxides. These are harmful gases that get produced when you burn fuel. Think water heaters, furnaces, boilers, even your car. And the sources we looked at really point to one specific type, nitrogen dioxide, or NO2, as being particularly, well, nasty. It's a major air pollutant. The EPA actually sets rules about it.
Right, and this isn't just some abstract environmental issue. This NOx stuff, it directly impacts you, doesn't it? We're talking smog, like the haze you see, and it can really aggravate respiratory problems, asthma, things like that. So choosing the right water heater, it's more than just hot water. It's a real step towards cleaner air for your family, your community. Okay, so if we want to cut down on these emissions, what's the actual difference? What makes a water heater low NOx versus ultra low NOx?
Yeah, that's where the technology comes in. So low NOx water heaters, they're designed to get emissions down, typically aiming for around 30 parts per million or ppm. The main tech they use is often something called flue gas recirculation, FGR.
Flue gas recirculation.
FGR.
What is that doing exactly?
Hmm.
Sounds technical.
It kind of does, but the idea is pretty simple. It basically takes a little bit of the exhaust gas, the flue gas, and feeds it back into the burner area. This cools down the flame temperature. And that's key because, well, cooler flames just produce less of those harmful nitrogen oxides. These units also have pretty strict guidelines for oxygen levels, usually keeping it around 3 to 5% excess oxygen. And their turn down ratio, that's like how much they can adjust the flame up or down. It's often a bit less precise, maybe like 8 to 1.
Okay, 30 ppm FGR, specific oxygen levels. So then ultra-low NOx must take it another step further.
Absolutely. Ultra low NOx models, they really push those emissions way down. We're talking as low as 7 to maybe 15 ppm in some cases. They often use FDR too, but they combine it with more advanced stuff, like really precise adjustments to the fuel and air mix and something called staging.
Staging, what does that mean in a water heater? Like levels?
Exactly. Think of it like instead of just one big flame that's either on or off or turned down, staging lets the heater use different parts of the burner system. It gives much finer control over the heat output and allows them to maintain oxygen levels a bit differently too, maybe 5 to 9%, and those turn down ratios much tighter, often 4 to 1, maybe even 3 to 1. This super precise control is how they achieve those really low emissions. And the technology is always getting better too.
Makes sense. So beyond just the NOx levels, which are clearly important, is there anything else folks should keep in mind when choosing? Quickly.
Yeah, definitely. You'll want to look at the overall energy efficiency, how much hot water you get for the fuel burned. Lower emissions often go hand in hand with better efficiency. And then the practical stuff, right? Like capacity, does it make enough hot water for your family? And the physical size, will it actually fit where you need to put it?
Right, the basics still matter. So wrapping this up, the big takeaway seems to be that knowing the difference between low NOx and ultra low NOx isn't just, tech speak. It's actually vital. Making the right choice here means getting the hot water you need while genuinely helping create cleaner air. It's a healthier environment starting right at home.
It really is. And that individual choice, choosing the right water heater, it connects to the bigger picture. It's a tangible way you can help tackle the problems NOx causes for our health and, well, for the planet.
It feels empowering, actually. So here's something to think about. What local environmental rules or air quality standards might apply where you live? How might those influence the best water heater choice for your specific home? And what could that choice mean for your community's air down the line? Lots to consider. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Keep exploring the info that matters to you.